What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be going over 17 of the most underrated players that you can bring into your clubs no matter what level and have a great time having an absolute legend for a very cheap price. And when I say you can bring these players in at any level, there are going to be players that you can bring in at non-league level or even players that you can bring in if you're one of the biggest clubs in the world as well that will most definitely be able to do a job for you. And for the player rating, it's going to be relative to the players here at Liverpool, as that is the club that I'll kind of be basing it off of. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this list of the 17 most underrated players. First off, we're going to start with the goalkeeper. It's the only goalkeeper on today's list as well, Muradin Hasanov. You can pick him up on a free at the end of his contract or between 8 to 24,000 pounds. He is from Tajikistan, and he actually ends up being very, very good. I've been using him within my journeyman save when I was in the Faroe Islands. He was absolutely unbelievable, and his attributes can grow up to the level of Kelleher at Liverpool as well. Next up, we've got a very well-rounded left back, Matija Kavcic, who is Slovenian. He is at Celje currently. You can get him from anywhere between 200k to 200,000 pounds, which is a very reasonable price for a very good overall playmaker at the left back position. He's 26 years of age, so plenty of time to definitely have him make an impact if you were at kind of a lower league type level, so maybe like Skybet League 1, 2, maybe even the Championship as well. Which if you're in the top leagues of other countries comparative to those leagues, probably I'd say maybe like a mid-tier to low-tier kind of Dutch side would be like the best level probably for Matija Kavcic to come in, make a big impact. Next up is another very well-rounded player, someone who is very versatile as well, Alejandro Zendejas. You can get him for 45k to 450k. Very, very solid player, and he is 25 years of age, and with all the different positions that he can play, he is a Swiss Army knife for a very cheap price as well. And one thing that I absolutely love about him is his playmaking ability, also his off the ball ability, and he is very smart with the ball as well. So if you're looking for someone that can be one, a Swiss Army knife with his versatility, or two, a super sub that is a very good playmaker, Alejandro Zendejas, definitely someone to pick up. Next up is a player that I absolutely love this year in FM, another player that I've had in my journeyman that I'm currently doing here on YouTube as well as over on Twitch, which I'll link my Twitch down below if you guys want to check it out, or you guys can check out the VODs here on YouTube as well, as they are posted after every stream. It's Mr. Jaden Warner from Newport County. I've picked him up on freeze twice now, actually. He is very, very good, but you can get him for 300k to 850,000 pounds. When you look at his attributes, it's like, Gormy, why are you recommending this guy? He's not elite, really. But honestly, the way that he plays, he is such a great possession-winning defender. Whether you're playing him at center back or how I play him as an inverted fullback, he is absolutely unbelievable. So if you're looking for someone in that sort of role at just 20 years of age, Jaden Warner is a must-pick-up player. Now we move on to probably one of the most well-rounded players within this list. It's Kelvin, the right back at CSKA Moscow. Not a single attribute is 10 or below. It's all above 10. He is a right back. He is 22 years of age. You can pick him up for anywhere between 900k to 4.5 million pounds. Very solid player, very solid playmaker as well, and he's got a little bit of pace to him also. This is a player that essentially, one, kind of like Alejandro Zendejas, you can plug him in and be a super sub, or if you are at kind of like a mid-table, lower table type side that's trying to push for bigger things in the future, Kelvin will definitely help you get there. With this next one, we're moving back to the lower leagues of England. In League 2, actually, Keanu Bacchus of Mansfield Town. This is another player from my journeyman that I've had that is absolutely unbelievable, especially as a box-box midfielder, a ball-winning midfielder as well, or even a segundo volante. He is very, very good at all three of those roles, and I think it kind of is down to his work rate and stamina. He is an unbelievable player at 25 years of age. You can get him for 1.4 to 2.9 million pounds, or just wait until his contract expires, which is exactly what I did. Got him on a free, and he was absolutely unbelievable. Another player like Mr. Warner that just produces really, really well numbers-wise, so he's a very good Moneyball type signing. Moving on, we have Ryan Revolution, I believe is how his name is pronounced, at BSC Young Boys for 1.6 million to 3.2 million. The Malagasy, aka player from Madagascar, he is unbelievably well-rounded, kind of like Kelvin, except he does have a couple of attributes at the 10 spot. But another player like Zendejas, who is pretty versatile. Central midfield, defensive midfield, center back, or at right back. And at 6 foot, he has the height to play as a center back or even an inverted fullback if you wish to kind of play him in that role. And he would be a heck of a ball-playing inverted fullback, as he's got some pretty good playmaking ability to himself. So if you're looking to play a back three of ball-playing defenders, but you're looking to invert one of them and they be a ball-playing defender instead of playing a back three, Ryan Revolution, he's going to be a great pickup, especially at just 26 years of age. Now, he is kind of capped out at his max potential already. He still will probably improve a little bit though, but still a very solid pickup. And speaking of ball-playing defenders, we have an absolute bargain of a ball-playing defender. Daihachi Akamura from Hokkaido Sapporo, the 26-year-old Japanese defender, is very well-rounded, very underrated, especially for a price of 2.5 to 4.9 million pounds, to where you are getting a player that is just unbelievable when you look at his attributes. Very strong, great in the air, great work rate, which I absolutely love. He can move a ball while also being able to dribble, actually, and has great marking, tackling, everything you want in a ball-playing defender, and is also pretty good with both feet. And for that price tag, you cannot beat that price tag. So definitely look to pick up Akamura. Next up, we have probably my favorite player here on the underrated list, Irfan Cankaveci of Fenerbahce for 2.5 to 4.9 million pounds. 27-year-old Turkish midfielder, is very versatile, Swiss Army knife, but is a specialist on set pieces, whether it is pens at 15, free kicks at 19, corners at 17. You have the Turkish James Ward-Prowse right here. He is unbelievable, and looking at his other attributes, he is one heck of a playmaker, and he is a very solid pickup if you want to play him at the 10 spot, central midfield, defense midfield. You can make him into one heck of a Segundo Volante, I feel, or even deep line playmaker. Up next is a very fun young option in Tierno Bari from the Villarreal B team at 20 years of age, 3.9 million pounds, pretty sure that's his release clause. He is a very solid striker at 6'5", 16 jumping reach, but has some pace to him. In my most recent rebuild that I did here on the channel, the 2-part Coventry City rebuild, definitely feel free to check that out. He was at Chelsea and was a part of their 4-year dynasty where they just kept on winning the league. He was a big reason as to why they were winning the league. If you're looking for a target forward, pressing forward, advance forward, just a goal getter for you, Tierno Bari is going to do an unbelievable job. And at 20 years of age, 3.9 million pounds, he is going to be a fantastic option to bring in. If not building around him and being like a mid-table, lower table type side, then he is definitely going to be a great option off your bench if you need a big man. Next up is one of my favorite wingers this year, Oscar Sira Sivertsen from Go Ahead Eagles for 4.1 to 5 million pounds, 19 years of age, Norwegian forward. He is absolutely unbelievable. I had him a boatload throughout this year. He is very, very good. Does a great job. His attributes are pretty well rounded for what you need him to do. Either as an inside forward winger, you can play him up top as a striker as well. And he is going to bury goals and make plays. He is a very well rounded player, very underrated player. That is why he makes today's list. Next up, we have the highest potential player here on the list, Alan Maturo from Genoa for 4.2 to 5.2 million pounds. You can get the 18-year-old Uruguayan center back and left back into your side. Very well-rounded attribute-wise. There we go. And he is left-footed and at 6'2". So he is going to be a very, very good center back. And keep in mind, this is relative to the players here at Liverpool. So he has potential to be pretty darn good. And if you can pick him up early on for such a low price, you are going to be making out like a gangbuster. Next up, we have another versatile and very, very well-rounded midfielder. It is Emil Breivik, the 23-year-old Norwegian midfielder from Molde in Norway, 4.4 to 8 million pounds. I've seen this player end up at PSG multiple times, and rightfully so. When you look at his attributes, he is absolutely unbelievable. Whatever you need him to do, he is going to be able to do it. He could play as a 10 for you. He could play as a central midfielder, defensive midfielder, right back, left back, center back, whatever you need. He is going to be able to do it, and at a very high level. Next up is a very fun and underrated player to have at 27 years of age, the Serbian Andrija Zivkovic from PAOK in Greece, 6.8 to 8.2 million pounds. Very solid winger option, or especially at the 10 spot. You look at just his dribbling ability, playmaking ability as a whole, great passing, great crossing, great on corners. You have an incredible playmaker here at your disposal if you end up bringing him in. Yes, he is 27 years of age, but he is going to be able to make plays for a good couple years for you and make a big time impact. Next up, we have a very good aerial center back, Sam Bukema, I believe is how it's pronounced, from Bologna, 6.8 to 9.8 million pounds, very solid overall. If you need kind of a backup center back and you're one of the bigger clubs within the world, he's going to be able to come in and do a job for you as a sub or even in cup competitions. But if you're a mid-table to lower table type side, this guy is going to be able to do wonders for you, especially on set pieces. But I also love his work rate. He's very solid defensively and can move a ball. Doesn't have the best dribbling, but he can move a ball for sure. And this is a player that I would definitely bring in if I needed some defensive depth. Next up, we've got Anthony Malambo, the number 10 currently in my journeyman save at Southampton in the championship. And in the championship, this man right here, 18 years of age, starting off right now at Feyenoord for 7.2 to 8.8 million pounds, has almost 40 goal contributions. He is absolutely amazing, especially from the 10 spot. I play him as a shadow striker. Very, very good player. You look at his attributes and it kind of hits home as to why he is so good as a not only playmaker, but also a goal scorer as a shadow striker with 14 finishing. He's got the makings of the Holy Trinity right here. 15 for passing, very solid player at 18 years of age. He's got potential to be an impact player here at Liverpool, so he definitely could be a big-time impact player for wherever you are. And finally, we're on our last player, and I think this is one of the most underrated players out there, Alistair Johnston, the Canadian right back from Celtic in Scotland. 9.6 million to 11.5 million pounds is what you'll have to pay to get him. Very hard worker. Very solid right back, can do a number of things for you, whether it's defensively or creatively. Very, very good player all around, very determined as well. And the kind of wombo combo that I really like is great teamwork, great work rate. He has both of them. Very solid option at right back if you need one, either for depth or even as a starter. He can do that for you as well. There we have it for today's video though, guys. Let me know down below in the comments if you're going to be trying out any of these players or who you think are some of the most underrated players in FM24. If you did enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Right now on screen will be popping up some of my more recent videos for you guys to check out if you wish to do so. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Bye-bye.